Man, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I don't know what video number this is. I don't know where we're going with this, but it's my channel. We can do what we want. We talk about what we want. y'all already see the title of the video. Today we're talking about 100 men versus one gorilla. Now, I done seen the internet uproar over the craziest stuff, but recently this has been one of the craziest. Now, I think a lot of us are truly overestimating what gorillas can actually do. And I'm not gonna make it a secret. I 100% think 100 humans are gonna take it against that gorilla. If you're one of those people that really sit there and think that one gorilla is going to sit there and run through 100 targets, I think you're sorely mistaken on like just how durable and how much stamina animals be having for real. After like 20-30 people, he's cooked. He's probably tired and cooked. The rest of like the 60 people, they go put that work in. It might take like 40 people, total to get through it, but like 60 people might be good enough. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of hands. You take 100 people who each got 2 hands. That's 200 hands. You know what I'm saying? And look, I understand the gorilla might be, stronger, faster, everything above, but when you're overwhelmed by numbers in that capacity, you cooked. I don't care if you're a full-grown man. If you got 6 little kids on your legs, on your arms, everywhere, on your neck, you're cooked. They gonna beat you up. They're gonna win. Now, y'all think it's sweet. I had to fight some kids, man. I done lost a few battles. Because one jump on your neck, one on your leg, one got your arm, the other one trying to beat you up. Like, it's crazy. Now imagine 100 grown men. And we talking about they ain't scared. These men is not finna be scared. They gonna be in there throwing hands. They gonna be getting tossed around. I'm talking about the gorilla gonna be using one man to knock another man around just to show another man who the fuck is really the ape around here. You know what I'm saying? But all that to be said, I think y'all is definitely capping with a gorilla taking it over 100. Like 100 people? You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. But I also got some stuff to back me up on this, because I know a lot of y'all just go to the comments and say I'm wrong, say whatever reason, and I don't want to hear it. But now go ahead and leave your reasons why below. Let me know what y'all think, and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of some other people's opinions, because I know I ain't enough. I know. But let's get into it.
I think a lot of people overestimate gorillas, frankly. Here's another thing that we're gonna talk about, because this is my show and I can talk about what I want. So
agreed.
There's because I've been thinking about this, and there's a very viral tweet that was posted a couple.
Hey, it only take a second to go viral, y'all. It only take a second, and it only takes something stupid that everybody's gonna think about and respond to. Just literally anything, y'all. One gorilla versus 100 humans was the post. Don't think too hard about it.
A couple days ago, I don't know if you've seen it, but it has like 280 million views. Okay, 280 million. Last night I checked yesterday, so it's more than that now. Probably 300 million. It's from an account called Dream Chasin' Mike, and the tweet, which has sparked intense debate and controversy that lots of people have chimed in on, it says this: I think 100 N-words could beat one gorilla. Everybody just got to be dedicated to the. So that's it. That's the tweet.
I agree. The dedicated part, like, they have to be locked in, and it can't be we running up one at a time. Like it's an anime or something. Like, no, this needs to be like full on, everybody on hands. We jumping him. There's got to be jump jutsu kaisen in real life. They got to be putting the work in.
That's the post. Got 280 million views, 9,000 comments. A man who claims that 100 men of any race, I assume is what he meant, could beat one gorilla in like a fight. And I've thought a lot about this. I've contemplated, I've deliberated, I've done hours of research over the past day.
Hours of research, y'all. This is hours of research. How many of y'all have done hours of research on gorillas? Don't answer that question, because probably y'all finna lie, or y'all finna go search it up right now. But no, y'all probably didn't.
Day or two. That's not even a joke. Actually, I actually have. I've
serious.
looked into this quite a bit.
He's serious.
Learning a lot about gorillas. I've learned a lot of gorilla facts. Just thinking about this. Most people are mocking this man for making this claim. Most people are claiming that he's insane for thinking that 100 men could beat one gorilla. But I'm on his side. I think he's right. In a hand-to-hand fight to the death between 100 men and one gorilla,
I know somebody else still probably go disagree, but I don't care. Even a man that's studied the animal, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep going.
I'm putting my money on.
I actually want to see Casual Geographic say something, because I feel like he is going to say something soon, because animals is his thing, and that's the only person's opinion that I really respect about animals. But Casual Geographic, go check him out. Fucking fire channel, man. TikTok or YouTube, it don't matter.
On the men, I am. Now, there's a lot we don't know here. Okay, I mean, a lot has not been stipulated. For example, his scenario doesn't even actually stipulate that these are unarmed men. So, I mean, if they can use weapons, if they can use a gun, then it's over in 10 seconds. But let's just assume it's unarmed. And then the 100 men, like, what kind of men are they? Are they men, or are they, Democrats? Is this 100 David Hoggs that we're talking about? If that's the case, I would not bet on 100 David Hoggs to beat a spider monkey, much less a gorilla. If it was a tree squirrel and 100 David Hoggs, I'd put my money on the squirrel. But if we're talking about just normal average men who weigh more than 82 pounds, then I'll take the humans in that matchup. I really will. And here's why. You've got to assess our advantages and our disadvantages, right? And we do have disadvantages.
Our advantages as humans has always been either our minds, our intelligence, and how we apply the knowledge and use tools and all the other stuff, and literally numbers. We were, kind of pack animals, hunter-gatherers, whatever you want to say. But we had to do stuff together. If a leopard came in and attacked the group, they got to beat that leopard up together. Otherwise, they all kind of cooked. They got to do it, they got to jump them. They're not fighting a leopard one-on-one. It's not happening. So yeah, it's probably been done before.
Disadvantages. The average male silverback is going to weigh about 400 pounds. They're typically about 20 times stronger than the average man, or 200 times.
They're going to weigh 4 times what a human does and are about 20 times stronger. That's why I was already saying about 20 humans is going to equal that output. About 20 of them, he's going to get a little tired after that one. You got to do that 5 times, basically. 5 groups of 20. What the gorilla go do, bro? Like, really? Besides get tired and get whooped. It's cooked.
Times stronger than David Hogg. They can deadlift 1,700 pounds. They have a bite strength of about 1,300 psi.
They actually have the strongest bite force of any animal in the animal kingdom. But also remember, they don't typically use their bite for offense. It's more for just eating. But a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't say that. They do not bite. They don't usually bite anybody. Chimpanzees, yeah, they'll bite everything. They'll bite fingers off. They'll bite your private. They'll do it all. They'll get you. Gorillas though, silverbacks specifically, actually more gentle creatures. They actually are as bad as people think they are, or aggressive. They actually rather not fight. Is the crazy part.
Like I said, I've done the research on this. A pit bull, has a bite strength of 300 psi. Okay, so a pit bull can latch on; you can't get them off. A gorilla will just chomp right through your bones and take your limb clean off. Okay, a human's bite force is 162 psi. So you can't go bite for bite with this gorilla. You just can't. Gorilla's skin is like 12 inches thick. All right, so you can't even break the skin much.
The skin is also not as tough as other animals. Let's compare it to a bear, because I know a lot of y'all heard the bear versus a gorilla thing. A bear will absolutely tear a gorilla up. Bears are built for combat. They're built as predators. They're built to last. They're durable. A bear's like hide, its skin, it's not going to be easy to get into. They probably eat bullets for real. A silverback, though, you probably can rip that up. You probably can rip their skin up, and they'll bleed out. They'll end up bleeding to death. Gorillas will not last in those type of fights. If you think a bear is going to lose to a gorilla, you're absolutely insane. You're even dumber than the people that think a gorilla will beat 100 humans. Actually, and I'm saying that straight out, a bear will destroy a gorilla.
Much less break bones. So those are all the disadvantages, but what do humans
I'm probably gonna get shit for that, but I don't care.
have going for them?
With the uncertainty surrounding tariffs, families across the country are potentially facing another wave of price increases at the grocery store. But there's
First thing. Second, we have endurance. Gorillas get tired very quickly. Okay, they tire out. Like they've got a lot of force. They got a lot of.
That's one of humans' biggest strength is endurance. How long humans can go. No other like animal, insect on the planet has the durability we do. They cannot go the mile. A lot of animals and they don't even sweat. If y'all know what sweating does, like sweating is the body mechanic where it cools our bodies down and allows us to keep going, allows us to be as durable and have that endurance as we have. And other animals don't have that. Let's take cheetahs, for example. They have one sprint. They are the pinnacle of short sprinters. Once they're done. They're cooked. They cannot cool off. They have to sit there and get their wind back. They cannot just like work through it. They can't get through it like that.
Anger, but they tire out. They're like they're like Amy Schumer running up a flight of steps. So they're going to get tired very quickly. And third, this is important. We have our wits. We have our minds. Okay. And this is the thing that I've thought about when this is really what it comes down to. We have our superior strategic capabilities. So how do we do this? How do we bring down the gorilla? Well, here's how. Okay. First of all, you don't try to, I think when people imagine this fight, they're imagining 100 guys like pouncing on the gorilla all at once. You don't do that. You're not going to do that. It's like logistically, that's not possible. Plus you're going to sustain heavy losses. The first like 10 waves of guys are getting ripped in half. So if that's the plan and I'm there, I'm in the back of the line. Someone's got to volunteer to be in the first, to be at the front of this, line. Cause I'm not going to be in the trenches on this fight. I'll be in the back. I'll be cheering you on. I'll be moral support. But I'm not going to be in the front. So that's not the way to do it. Here's what you got to do. You got to spread out. Okay. You spread out. You form a wide circle. Okay. Around this gorilla and a wide circle. Play keep away.
Yeah. You take turns. You jump him. That's what jumping him is. Like, I know he said don't go in all at once, but y'all have to be all in at once. Y'all can't allow him to pick you off one by one easily. It got to be a struggle. And that gorilla is not going to go for like, just running around in circles. He's going to catch on to somebody. Like some of y'all are getting cooked. No lie. Some of y'all getting cooked. But the rest of them got to be, throwing them hands left, right, behind, on top. They got to be in there. They got to be taking turns. They got to be in there doing work.
Okay. And he's not going to know who to attack first. Remember, the gorillas, they're stupid. They're smart compared to animals, but they're dumb compared to us. At least they're dumb compared to some of us. And, so they're not going to know, they're going to get frustrated. He's not going to know who to attack first, is what I'm saying. And, so you just play keep away. And the gorilla, he's going to charge at someone. You just try to evade him. He's going to charge at someone else. Back and forth, play keep away, stay spread out, frustrate him, make him tired. Do this for hours. And finally, when he's so exhausted that he can barely move, that's when the plan gets a little bit hazy, I'll be honest, because I figured out step one. Okay, defeating a gorilla, step one, spread out, make him tired. Step three is, he's dead. Step two, I haven't quite, it's a little vague. But I think really what, at that point, you need, 5 or 6 guys, not everybody, to jump on him first. I'd go for the eyes, gouge his eyes, try to blind him. And then when he's blind, now you've got a tired, blind gorilla, and that's when it's just a free for all. Everybody jump on him and just pulverize him, beat him to death. And it gets dark.
It's gonna come down to just jumping him and jumping on it and beating him down. And if y'all don't think 100 people are gonna put the work in on one gorilla, like let's just say humans got a punch force of 1, and it's gonna take 100 hit points to beat that gorilla. Let's just say it takes 500. You got 100 humans right there. Each of them got 2 hands. Come on now. Think. All y'all gotta do is at least hit him like 3-4 times a piece, and he's cooked. That's just mathematically speaking, but like really wearing a gorilla down is really what you gonna have to do. Because it's not gonna be, it's not gonna be a quick fight. It's not gonna be quick at all. It's gonna be some losses. It's gonna be some casualties. It's gonna be some time. It's gonna be some desperation in there too. But I think they will prevail.
I mean, when you really start to think about it, now I'm just like, it gets a little dark. It gets a little dark. So
people are gonna die. Yeah, people are gonna
now
die.
I'm just waiting for YouTube to demonetize me for inciting violence against the primate community. But that's, but I think that's basically how you would do it. But it could be done. It could be done. Because gorillas, look, let's face it, gorillas are not even the most, they're not the most.
Like if y'all said bear, like if y'all said 100 humans versus a bear, I might have been on the bear side. It's for real. Like I would have just said, hey, yeah, the bear got this. A gorilla though? I don't know about that one, Cut. I don't know about that one, Cut. That ain't looking good.
You know, intimidating in the animal. I think a lot of people overestimate gorillas, frankly. Like I know I'm talking a lot of guff about gorillas from the safety of this room right now. If I was in a cage with one, it'd be a little bit different, but I can say I think they get a little overestimated. Now, if we're talking about, if it's 100 men versus a hippo, okay, now hippos are actually the most dangerous land mammal on earth. Okay, this thing.
They right up there with Black Death. They right up there with black buffaloes. But yeah, they are the most dangerous animal on the planet. Confirmed. The most territorial, the most like outright violent for no reason. They don't care.
Things are 9,000 pounds. They can run 20 miles an hour. They have a bite strength of like 2,000 psi. Okay, so like that's different. I wouldn't bet on 100 guys versus a hippo, but against the gorilla, I would. And so now that's settled. Glad we could
like 100 humans versus a walking tank.
Spend way too much time on that. If you like,
true, but like I said, I think the humans got it. No matter what y'all say, and y'all can say a lot. I think that the animal kingdom has us at the top for a reason. We win in that fight, man. It is what it is. Think what you think. And let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. If y'all like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so y'all get notified whenever I do content like this. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Something like that.